find a cleaner pool to swim in.
Is it okay to be starting a fire in here?
Forget about is it okay. I'm guessing you haven't found your rat, huh? So you wouldn't listen if I told you to go home and dry off.
So, you're not gonna say go home, huh?
Get off my back.
I might not be able to leave with Pop anymore.
And why's that?
When he sees me, he runs away. He won't talk to me at all now. Maybe he doesn't like being with me. Yeah, that must be it, since I'm such a hopeless idiot. He's disgusted. If I just did what Pop said, this wouldn't have happened. But this can't be how we say goodbye. Not when I still need Pop around.
I kept a rodent when I was a kid, too. A hamster named Frosty. One day, I figured he was bored in his cage, so I let him out in the garden. Thought he could use a walk. The second I took my eyes away, he was gone. I found him in the mouth of the neighbor's cat. When I saw his tail sticking out, I screamed. I started hitting the cat to try and have it spit him out. Then the old lady next door came and hit me with her cane. Then my parents scolded me, and spanked me too. In the end, Frosty never came back. I cried my eyes out, and I thought to myself, this can't be how we say goodbye. If that little Keith were here today, I know he would never tell you, go home. You've still got a chance of finding him too. So instead of blubbering, search until you're satisfied. I'll keep quiet to your school and the police.
Okay. I'll get going. Hey, thanks.
Hold on a sec. Have you seen my ring anywhere? Weird. I had it on earlier.
What, your wedding ring? Isn't it right there on your finger?
No, it goes on top of this one. It's a gold ring. Maybe I dropped it in that tank. Might have been washed away somewhere. If you don't know, that's fine. Get going.
Here, Keith.
Hey, nice work finding it. Thanks.
That's a weird ring there. Seems pretty misshapen.
Yeah, 'cause it's handmade. Me and my son.
You made a ring with your son? Why?
Precocious little guy wanted a ring for a Mother's Day gift. So I bought him a kit, and we made it together. Kinda messed it up, though. As you can see, it's too big even for me. I gave my wife a remade one, and took the mistake. It's kinda like a good luck charm.
That's cute. How old's your kid?
Would be 10 if he were alive.
Sorry.
For what?
I mean, just thought you might not want to talk to people about it. Why did he die?
Traffic accident?
My dad died when I was young, too. From heart failure. Accidents and illnesses, there's just nothing you can do, you know? So, don't let it get you down. I mean, no, that's not... What I want to say is,
Let me guess. You're trying to comfort me.
Maybe.
You don't have to worry about me, kid. I appreciate the thought, though.
Where are you? Hey, show yourself. I know you're there. Give me a damn break. Show yourself already. Hey, are you listening? Damn it, you little... You're...
Well, this is a surprise. Didn't expect I'd see you here, Robert. I thought you were staying at the hotel. What happened to that subordinate I assigned to guard you?
What? Eric? He fell asleep in the car. More importantly, why are you here?
Maybe I'm thinking the same thing you are.
Huh?
I've been researching here and there, but unfortunately, there aren't many clues to his whereabouts. I might be done with this photo too.
That's...
It was in his room. I assume you're familiar with it.
Are you saying that little photo brought you all the way out here?
If it were just a photo of a building, I wouldn't bother, but this name caught my attention.
George Schmid? What about him?
He was one of the culprits in the incident 15 years ago.
Well, I know that, but what connections are you suggesting between a 15-year-old case and this one?
I suspect there's not a direct one. Still, there's a shortage of clues on him. I have to pay attention to the trivial details. To tell the truth, I'd love to take you to the station right now and ask about your rebellious behavior, but alas, I'm planning on digging for clues a little more.
So you do suspect me. I told you if you want to talk, do it through my lawyer.
I don't necessarily suspect you, but we're in no situation for people to be slinking around suspiciously. Like this guy here.
Who's that?
Just a runaway. Will, leave. Be quick about it.
You were Will, wasn't it? I'm Robert Hayes. Sorry if I gave you a fright earlier. So, why are you here? By here, I mean this facility.
I thought I'd wait out the snow with my friend in here, but we got separated, so I'm looking for him.
Is that it? Well, I think you should leave soon. It's snowing badly today. What's your relationship with that detective?
I only just met him earlier. What about you? You know him?
He came to me 3 days ago for an investigation of a murder that took place a week ago. Oh, don't worry. I'm not the culprit, of course. Though it seems that detective is still suspicious, so he was stubbornly questioning me.
So there was a murder?
A certain man was killed in an apartment room. Another tenant noticed and reported it, since the stench was awful after 3 days.
Why did he come to question you? Did you know the guy who was killed?
Who knows? It beats me. The police just ask questions. They don't tell you a thing.
What did he mean by guard?
Eh?
Keith said something like he assigned a subordinate to guard you. Why do you need to be guarded?
I'm not sure of that either. Frankly, I hate being watched 24/7. And just when I'd finally gotten away.
Why did you come here, Robert?
I used to live here long ago. Did you know that after the hospital was shut down, it was turned into a shelter?
Yeah, I know. I also heard 5 people were killed here 15 years ago. Why would you come to a place like that?
There's no denying it's a dirty, creepy place. But I did spend a short time here as a child. I just felt like reminiscing about the old days.
Fat chance.
Huh?
Nothing.
Will, you came to find your friend, yes? You'd better find him soon. It's going to get dark. I suppose I should go, too. See you, Will.
Alright. You could catch a cold staying here for too long. Maybe I should tell Ed, too.
What did you just say?
Uh?
I asked what you said. Did you meet him?
Stop it! Don't touch me! Let go! Pop?
A rat? What's with this thing? Disgusting! Leave me alone! You damn rat! Sheesh! What was that?
Ah! You stomped on my friend! I'll beat the shit out of you, you bastard!
Friend? What are you saying?
You asshole! You killed my friend! Get
I
over
thought I
here!
told you to go
I'm gonna
home,
beat
Robert.
the shit out of you for what you did.
The
I may
detective?
be a kid, but you
Was
are
that
dead.
rat
I will
Will's-
beat the shit out of you!
Don't talk.
You
Out of my
asshole!
sight.
You
This
killed
kid's
my
wrong.
friend! Get over here! I'm gonna beat the shit out
Will, calm down. It's okay. Breathe slow.
He squished Pop! He squished Pop! It's my fault! It's because I brought Pop along! It's my fault! He died! I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Pop!
Was that really your rat?
Huh?
Your rat's got a crooked right leg, with some of the fur missing, doesn't he? This one's leg isn't crooked. Also, it's got a pattern on its back.
Really?
You shouldn't look. It's just a wild rat, but I bet you don't want to see its guts.
It attacked Robert, though. I wonder why.
Maybe he had some food on him. At any rate, good thing it wasn't your rat.
Hey, Keith. Is Robert a killer?
He ran his mouth, did he? He really doesn't listen to anything people tell him. Nah, in fact, he's a victim. That's why I had my subordinate guard him. Will, don't get too deep in this. You just find Pop and get back to David's place. Got that?
I know that.
always crying? Did something sad happen? You don't want to tell me? I'll stay here until you're not sad anymore, because you get sadder when you're by yourself. Or maybe you're crying because you're all alone? I'm all alone too. Everyone thinks I'm weird and avoids me. It makes me really sad. I'll call you Misery, because it's really important to have a name. It says you're actually there. So you don't have to cry now. I'll stay with you. Don't cry, Misery. Even if we're together, I guess we're still all alone.